This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi there, I'm Kaylee O'Kelly with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Authorities investigating two shootings involving police officers in less than 24 hours. The first happening near I-10 at Baseline Road. Police shooting and killing a man they say was armed after they tried to pull him over. Hours later, a second shooting near 35th Avenue in Van Buren. Police say a 19-year-old was throwing rocks at windows and then lunged at police when they got there. We're told officers tried to tase him twice before using lethal force.
There's different things that can affect the effectiveness of a taser. So it's one of our tools that we try to use, and this time we tried twice and it was ineffective. I'm not sure exactly why, if it was clothing or something else.
Well, this does mark the third police shooting in Phoenix since the new year started. A major effort is underway in Arizona to get people vaccinated. More than 165,000 people have been able to get their COVID vaccine. About 4,000 vaccinated so far at that State Farm Stadium site. This video taken last night, it shows long lines there. Maricopa County in Phase 1B. It includes teachers, members of law enforcement, and anyone over the age of 75. Another person has died. Chandler police officer Tyler Britt. The department says Britt was a 19-year veteran with the force and had been dealing with COVID for quite some time. He is survived by his wife and his son. A new study projecting COVID-19 may someday join the mix of viruses that can cause a common cold. Research published in the journal Science says the virus that causes COVID-19 could eventually become no more infectious than a seasonal illness. Scientists say that can only happen when we reach the endemic phase here, and that means the virus would need to circulate freely everywhere. It could take some time, from a few years actually to a few decades. Well, we have the nasal swab, the saliva test, and soon a scratch and sniff test for testing COVID. It's an ASU researcher behind this thing designing smell tests that could help to identify new cases. It's being funded by the National Institutes of Health. The researchers say a sense of smell is actually a major indicator that you are positive for COVID, losing it. And now that they are looking to confirm that data, they want to do it with this. The test is a simple scratch and sniff. Another one focuses on the amount of an odor that's actually detected. And thousands of people who participate will complete these smell tests and are also expected to take a viral test. Then researchers will compare those results. A second part of the study will see how the tests help in larger settings by identifying outbreaks.
For example, you would want to do this in schools. If the kids show up in the morning and take the test, you'd immediately know what this if there was a change in the level of smell loss at the school levels, then you would know that maybe there was a COVID outbreak.
They hope to have preliminary results in March and possibly get these smell tests out to the community in the spring. Ultimately, they're hoping for FDA approval. Winter sports are back on in Arizona. The AIA changing its mind after plenty of community feedback and fight back, like weekend of protests, phone calls, and emails.
Chair has a vote of 5-4 in favor of winter sports beginning on the week of January 18th.
So yesterday's decision, like last Friday's to call off winter sports, did come down to a very close vote, 5-4. The board unanimous in passing a strict set of protocols that do require all participants to wear masks and allowing parents to attend sporting events. But again, this was not an easy decision.
Time now for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. Temperatures are running a little bit warmer today. We'll top out in the upper 60s to right around 70 degrees across the Phoenix metro area. Phoenix Sky Harbor looking to top out at 68 today, 1 degree warmer than it was yesterday. But this is just the beginning of warmer weather in sight for the next couple of days. Temperatures up north will reach the mid-50s in Flagstaff, 60s for Kingman, and 60s in Payson. And we could make it into the 70s at Lake Havasu and Bullhead City, also Yuma. High pressure is building to our west. That's what's going to send those temperatures up. Now, we will see some high clouds spilling in across our skies today, tonight, and tomorrow, but we're going to stay dry. Then we've got a storm system moving through the Four Corners on Saturday that will drop those temperatures a bit, but still looking dry through the weekend with highs in the mid-70s. Another storm comes our way next week by around Tuesday, and that one will drop us out of the 70s and into the 60s by Tuesday afternoon. Today, though, mostly sunny with a high of 68, mid-70s starting tomorrow.
And for the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to ABC15.com or download our free mobile app. Make it a great day.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.